Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your continued support. Ladies and gentlemen, recently, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission indicted Gladys boss Sholley for corruption cases and the recommended charges. The file is with the Director of Public Prosecutions, Renson Igonga.
Now, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has recommenced the prosecution of up to 47 public officials for various graft allegations amounting to 2.1 billion shillings, according to details in the Commission's latest corruption report. Now, among the senior public officials and their accomplices in the Commission's radar is the current Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Gladys boss Shollei. EACC wants Shollei prosecuted for her role in the irregular purchase of a residence for the Chief Justice in 2013 for 310 million. The Commission has recommended that Shollei and her then deputy be charged with abuse of office and lack of project planning in the tender.
Gladys boss Shollei is currently the woman rep of Uasin Gissu County. She has also been the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary in 2010 and 2011. When Ruto first took over power, she was the Chief Registrar. She is also the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly. The question that many experts are asking, can DPP go ahead and prosecute Gladys boss Shollei? William Ruto's county is Uasin Gissu, and Gladys Shollei is from Uasin Gissu. She is the woman rep. Can any government official get the audacity to prosecute? Do you think Gladys boss Shollei can be jailed? In this video, I want to give you reasons why I believe that the EACC's attempt to prosecute Gladys Shollei is simply an exercise in futility. Before we do that, allow me to request you to subscribe to our channel. Take a second or two and hit that subscribe button and then click the notification bell. Give this video many likes. It helps promote the channel and promote the video. Kindly share our videos to all our returning subscribers and all our supporters. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the number one reason why I believe Gladys can never be prosecuted. William Ruto has got a culture in this country that whenever you are his number one supporter, you are protected, you are insulated from any prosecution. And I want you to listen to Gladys when bishops came out with full guns blazing, accusing William Ruto of mismanaging the country, saying the country was full of corruption. And Gladys rebutted very angrily, accusing bishops of being disrespectful to the president and telling them they should have sought for an audience with this president in State House rather than coming out to humiliate the president in public.
If my bishop believes that there are things that are going wrong, and also I know that the bishops of every type of church in Kenya, every denomination, can get an audience with the head of state today, because our head of state has leaned on the church for all his life. So if really they want to support him and pray for him, then they should have if they ask for an appointment at State House today, the bishops will get an appointment ahead of me. And they can get an audience with the president whenever they seek it. So they could have called the president aside, told him what they believe is going wrong, advised him on what they think should be corrected, and also pledged to pray for him that he may be able to correct whatever they think is going wrong. But when you go and castigate him and the government in public, are you really trying to resolve the problem, or are you trying to play to the gallery and to play into a political realm? That is exactly what they were doing.
That only tells you that William Ruto can never forsake anyone who is his ardent supporter. And Gladys will be scot-free. You can take that to the bank. Number two, we have had a culture in this country that when you are from Ruto's region, when you are from his tribe, then nothing can happen to you. And I want to take you back to a case that involved the former Kenya Medical Research Institute boss, David Koech. During the Uhuru regime, when Uhuru was the president, David Koech was indicted, prosecuted, and jailed. You can imagine, jailed. And then when William Ruto took over power, using the presidential powers that has been given, he pardoned David Koech from jail, not even terminating a case that is going on, from jail. This really raised a lot of eyebrows, and we know that when you are from Ruto's region, you can never be prosecuted. If that is not enough, let us go back to a case, the Aror and Kimorer case, that involved one of his closest allies, Henry Rotich. Again, during Uhuru era, Henry Rotich was the finance minister and he was indicted. This case dragged, and William Ruto started lamenting while he was still the deputy president. And when he got power, this case was terminated. And how do we know that there was a problem? The Judge Nyoto, who was handling this case, is the one who said that she only terminated this case because there was interference from the powers and independent institutions that are supposed to ensure that they protect Kenyans against corruption. And that case ended. It didn't just end. Henry Rotich was later appointed as one of the financial advisors to the Ruto's administration. In fact, he's currently based at the office of the president. Now tell me, if those cases, one was removed from jail, the other one was protected and the case ended. And this happened immediately. Renson Igonga was appointed as the new director of public prosecutions. And we can go on, and I will tell you that the office of the DPP is never independent. It has been swallowed by the executive. It is dancing to the tune and the melody of the president. And with that, I believe that Gladys boss Shollei is untouchable, and no matter what amount of pressure, no matter what amount of case that you level against her, will prosper. No weapons charged against Gladys boss Shollei will succeed, because she's protected. This time not by God, but by the powers that be. Number three, William Ruto appointed Gladys boss Shollei as the deputy chief agent in Bomas during the presidential election in 2022. You see, for you to appoint someone as your agent or deputy agent, these are people who are involved deeply in ensuring that your election and victory is protected. And so among all the other equals, William Ruto saw or thought it was that Gladys was the best. And Gladys has continued to protect William Ruto, protecting the presidency, protecting the process. Do you think William Ruto can abandon Gladys during this moment? Because they take pride that they are part of the team that ensured that Ruto's victory was successful. And with that, I can assure you, and I want to humbly submit to you, that it is an exercise in futility. It will never succeed, because Renson Igonga will do two things. This case will be terminated, or it will be brought, it will be taken to court with short investigation so that it can collapse. There will be no evidence and all this. And I could be wrong, but I want us to watch this space, that Gladys will never be jailed no matter what. And if at all, if there is going to be any judge who can go ahead and jail Gladys Shollei, then Ruto will use the powers that he's got as the president, the same thing he did to David Koech, and Gladys will be removed. You see, once you jail someone, it is now the prerogative of the president. It falls under his purview and there's nothing you can do. Even if you jail someone today and tomorrow the president during a holiday, he usually exercises his powers to pardon some people. This could be part of them. And you cannot single out someone and you say, oh, this and that. There's nothing you can do. And that's what I'm saying, that it will never see the light of day. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think there is any iota of space that can lead to Gladys being jailed in this country, in Kenya? It cannot happen. The Sirisia member of parliament, Ken Waluke, is it Waluke or who had also been jailed, immediately he signed a deal with William Ruto, that case ended. So in this country, you only become Ruto's friend and you dance to the tune. And that is how everything is terminated. That is why you can see many former governors are with William Ruto. There are people who made that decision a long time ago because they know there are a lot of cases that are being followed up. And once you are close to William Ruto, no one can touch you. Let me get your honest thought about this. Do you think Gladys can be jailed? Please share with me in the comment section. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. If you are watching for the first time or you are our regular viewers and you have not yet subscribed, kindly take a second and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell. Don't also forget to give us likes. And that's my take.